Hi guys, it's Mel from Mel W Scrappy. Happy Valentine's Day! February the 14th. I'm going to do a layout today for Follow a Sketch February, and I'm going to do day 14. And this is it, and it's by Laura Whitaker. So that's what we're going to have a go at. Now I'm going to do some stenciling in the background because it's going to be a Valentine's Day layout with a difference. I noticed that MK put a call out on some Assemblage required Facebook page for us to have a go at doing a Valentine's Day page for our partners or husbands or boyfriends or whatever, but to make it more masculine, so no reds and pinks. Do you know how hard that is? Especially when I know my husband's favourite colour is red. So I've gone a funny coloured bluey colour, or acrid greeny, or whatever you want to call that colour. I've got a bit of an aqua on the back. This was off another sheet as well, what I've backed the photo on, and that was actually off a love one, but that's got purples, light blues, and it's a slight pink, so I couldn't use that side. And I'm going to use black and white, and I really wanted to use my little collection that I got earlier in the year, or not so long ago, for February for Valentine's Day. And there was on the back of pink and chocolates, there was a black and white dot. On the back of this one was all pink and love hearts, and that's a black and white stripe. So, I'm going to do some, this is my husband being silly. There was a tassel came off my throw rug and he decided to put it on his head and be stupid. So, that's what I love about him, really. Sense of humour, and he makes us laugh, so if you can't do that, what can you do? Right, so I'm going to start off with, I think I'll go from that corner to that corner with this. So I'll go up here roughly. Let's make it so it doesn't move on me, because no doubt it will. And I got some tape. When I got my last lot of white cardstock that I needed, I got some tape to mask off and for this sort of thing as well. So put it right on the edge. It won't move on me now. So I'm just going to do a brickwork. Not heavily. But then again, it might be heavily. Go around in the circle. So of course some of this might get covered, but oh well. So be it. Whoa. I'm not really caring if there's like round dotty looking things, that's just me. It's probably an easier way to do this with the foams, but I'm just going like this, dabbing it today. It doesn't have to be perfect. Got to be grungy looking. I'll see if I can get this to line up a bit, maybe. That's about the size of it all. Not quite. About there. Let's go there roughly. Sorry, I've gone quiet concentrating on getting this stenciling done. Probably gone off screen on you. How is everybody going to be celebrating Valentine's Day? Oh, well, it's Valentine's Day here in Australia already. What do you guys do for Valentine's Day? We don't normally do anything much at all. I normally get my husband a card, and he normally can't, because he's on the tractors, not anywhere near. Near a shop or anything. That's got to go under that one. That one's going over like that. Then I normally just, he normally send me a text message thing from work. And he's on his lunch break or whatever. But I've got into a habit now of getting some cards when I go to the cheap shop. And I just buy wife cards. Don't actually look inside them or anything. So that he's got a collection of cards that he can choose from to give me for birthday or anniversary or whatever. I think we're going to go like that. Right. I'll get that down up there. So I got a card this year. I do normally include my daughter, just so that she understands what Valentine's Day is, and when you are in a relation. Oh, which way was I going to go with that? I think I was going to go that way. This is what happens. Not all the time, but majority of the time. So, and then I gave my husband a kiss goodbye this morning. She's got, oh, gross, I'm out of here. I think, oh my goodness, child. That's 13-year-olds for you. But we're going to have a bit of a specialty tonight. I went and bought some fresh fish to have, so I've got some flathead, and we'll cook that. I normally do it in foil on the barbecue. And yeah, we'll cook that. I'll have some of that tonight. A little bit more special. I don't buy fish very often, fresh fish, because it is just so damn expensive. I was trying to explain to my daughter this morning. She said, yes, but what's your expensive? $2? Because she's forever hearing me say, that's not on special, we can't have that. Ah, poor kid. But down here in Tassie, fish is so expensive, it's ridiculous. And I said to her, well, put it this way. For what I spend on fish for Dad and I for tea, you could have got 5 roast chickens for that. And she went, oh. It's just unreal. I mean, it's not like Tasmania doesn't have their own fishing boats. We do. but everything gets sent, exported either to the mainland or to China. I'm going to go there with my hearts. And I'm going to go over the top with my photo. Anyway, so having a little bit of a specialty. We don't normally do presents. I did buy them chocolate this year. Only because chocolate was on special last week. So that's the only reason they got some chocolate. Husband said, "What did you give me chocolate for?" Well, because it's Valentine's Day and, well, because it was on special last week. Right, where are we going up in here? So we're going to go down here like so, roughly. Cut some of that off. But there's so much traffic here today. We always have a lot of school traffic. Man, it was everywhere. Right, got the basic part of this layout down, I think. So there's a bit bigger piece of the other side of the stripe. I was going to go navy, and then when I had the black and white twine, which I might just go like that there. I might just bring that around a bit now. And we'll cut the ends. Oh, they can stay there. Go like that. That'll be right. Okay, so we've got one big one there. I might go one in here. Hang on a minute, we're title. Is that going to come off or not? Oh, we might put our title in a different place. I might pop. I've got some of these really old creative memories and close to my heart stickers. Grow old along with me, the best is yet to be. He makes me laugh all the time. I might go down here over the top like that. And then there was a white one that had little hearts coming off it. Where can I put that? I can put that one over here. I won't see it on the white bit, but you'll see it on that black bit. So if we go, so we know that's going to go there. Let's go a bit of foam on the other side. Okay, so we're going to go like that. That is going to be stuck down the bottom. And then foam at the top. Get these ones on first. And there was one that said, I love you. I'm going to pop that up here. Don't stick down. It's going to be a wrap bag to pop on. Just go there like that. Okay. Now, there was X's and O's in here somewhere. That's going to go across here like that. Right. I don't think we need a dream come true. That can go back to wherever I got it from. I did have, off the Valentine's Day little pack that we got, I did have a little whale. And it does have a little bit of pinky ready in there. Sorry. Just trying to think. Maybe we go down here. Like that. And we'll pop a couple of little love hearts around it down there. So as you will have noticed, I'm now going to have 4 embellishment clusters. There is no rules as to how many you can have. I'm just going to go like this. And this is actually what the photos, the very back of the photo is backed with. Am I going to see my I love you there? If I go like that, yep. These ones will pop up on little, put a little foam dot on them ones. That. Okay, chair making noise. Right. Don't think I need one up on that one. Okay. I have inked in black all around everything. Just a couple more. I'm going to add a couple more. Like that. Unless I did this, I used my border punch for this. And I know I've got another one there somewhere. 2, 3. Oh, maybe not. 3, 4. Should have another one. Yeah, it is. I used my border punch, and that was a Creative Memories one, and it's a heart one, and it's the Distress ink that I just used is black soot to do the brickwork. This here was fabscraps.com, product name Sweet Treats, made in South Africa. Fab Scraps. Well, there you go, everyone. That's one I got from my local store. It's very pretty. And the circles that I punched, the paper I punched the circles out of, this was actually paper that came in a scrapbook magazine. It was stapled in there, and I thought, hey, I could use that. That's going to go with my masculinity type layout I want to do. Now, the other thing that I want to do is I want to put black splatters. Oh, no, let's do the gems. Let's do the gems first and then the black splatters. Right. See if I can get some of these nice blue ones off. Sea green, aqua, whatever colour you really want to call it. Let's go up here. It's all the bluey stuff is coming off with them. Try and get some of that excess off. Yeah. And go there. Then we'll go with black. The tag I made out of the black and white stripe paper, where I'd punched the hearts out of, I just cut that bit off, and because I thought there's only going to be that little bit that we're going to be seeing, so I made that out of that. Move that one down to there. Okay, now let's do some splatters. I didn't use those ones, so I'll move that out of the way. I like to cover my desk because I make a mess everywhere. Right. Now I got my Kaiser Mist Black Iridescent Spray, and we'll give some splatters. There. Gonna leave those two corners without splatters. Right. Exactly what I wanted done. It's amazing how my splatters actually went where I wanted them to. And that's it. That's my layout done for day 14 for Follower of Sketch February. And some assemblage required masculine Valentine's Day layout. That's it. Okie dokie. Now, if you go over to Sandie's Facebook group, Scrapping Reflections, I had to think then, I can't believe that. That's where all the sketches are, and you can go and see what other people have done and then post yours as well. You can also check out Mixed Media for Beginners with some assemblage required. That's MK's Facebook group. That's where I'll pop this as well. But I'll also try and pop it on her some assemblage required Facebook page if I can. Because that's where the actual challenge was for. So thank you, MK. I think I've hit the masculinity with the no pinks and reds, except for that little bit down there. One little bit. One. Okay, so if you think you might like to have a go at this, press pause, take a screenshot, and by all means have a go. And at the same time, if you do like what I've done, if you could give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. I'll pop everything down below in the description box of the Facebook groups, and there's also I do know of a few people who are doing the follower sketch, so I'll pop their YouTube channels down there as well, so that you can go and check them out with some of the ones that they've done as well. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I hope you do. I hope I've done enough for you to consider that. It doesn't cost to subscribe, like, or comment, and it helps us grow our channel. And I'm loving what I'm doing, and I'm learning so much from some of the other ladies as well. MK and Janet and Sandie are mixed media queens, so you've got to check them out because that, yeah, unbelievable some of the things they can do. So I've kind of had a bit of a, you know, I know MK would have looked at that and said, yep, that's a sketch. Now what I'm going to do in the background, let's do some mixed media. So that's what I've tried to do. And I've done it very different to what I would normally do. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll stop chatting like I do, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.